Okie dokie. So we're going to solve some order of operations, and we're going to work on 5. We're going to do number 5 together, and we may do number 4 together. So those are the 2 we're going to do together. The rest you'll work on as partner, kind of like a warm-up. Now, when you see a problem like this with this big, long division sign here, this is like a grouping, okay? So it's telling you you've got to do what's on top, and you have to do what's on bottom before you can do the division. So it's really also a division sign, okay? But you got to do the stuff on top and on bottom before you can move on. So we can do the top first, and it says 2 times 20 minus 2 to the 3rd power. Now, based on my order of operations, I have to do groupings first, so that's here. Now, the tricky piece is that there's an exponent in here. So I've got to do that exponent before I can continue solving this. So I know that 2 to the 3rd is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So I have 20 minus 8, which is going to be 12. And that gives me 2 times 12, which I know is 24. So I know 24 is going to be on the top of my division problem. Okay, so 24 is on top, and then the last piece here is 24 divided by 6. Well, I know that 24 divided by 6 is going to be 4. So now I have an improper fraction of 24 over 4, which is really just division. 24 divided by 4 is 6. So your answer should be 6 for this problem. So hopefully that makes sense. When it has a big long division sign, that's usually going to be the last thing that you do when it's a big division problem like that. But you do the top and the bottom. Do the top first, the bottom next, and then you can simplify with division. Okay? So now let's look at number 4. Remember, this piece right here kind of reminds you of your order. A lot of you were messing up within the multiplying and the dividing and the addition and subtraction, so you got to remember the order that they go in. So when I look here, I see that I have groupings, so I'm going to do that first. Notice it's got an exponent in there, so you have to do the exponent before you can subtract. And I know that 4 squared is the same as 4 times 4, which is 16. So I have 16 minus 9, which is going to give me 7. And so then I have 40 minus 5 times 7, because the parentheses have now cleared. So I've cleared my exponents, I've cleared my groupings. Next I have the multiplicative operations, which is going to include multiplying and dividing. This arrow means that you're just going to go in order from left to right. So here I see a minus. Don't do that first. I have to do multiply first. Well, what is 5 times 7? It's 35. And so I drop down 40 minus 35, which is going to give me an answer of 5. So that should be the final answer. And that's how you do order of operations. Yay! Now you're going to do the next, there's 4 problems left. You're going to work with an elbow partner at your table to complete those. Once you've completed those, you will cut off this top portion of your paper, and this will be your notes. So you'll put this into your pocket, and then the bottom part of your paper is going to be 3rd grade, and that is going to be independent. So you will not work with a partner. You will not work with a partner on that piece.